Hey there, I'm Margie Worrell. If you could go back and whisper in the ear of the younger you at age 20, what would you love to tell that younger version of yourself? It's a question I've been asked many, many times, and it's one I've asked of others even more. The answers that I get are often carrying the same thread, and particularly when I ask them of women. And that is, believe in yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Take the chance. Don't let what other people think matter so much. Don't let men define you. Don't let anyone define you. Back yourself. Don't believe the doubts. So often we let that little voice of self-doubt, that voice of our inner critic, keep us from doing the very things that we know in our heart we want to do. I know as a woman, as a mum, as a sister, as a daughter, so often women, we get caught up in this trap of focusing on everything that we don't have or haven't done or need more of, what's missing or lacking in our lives or what we perceive to be missing or lacking in ourselves. It really amplifies our anxiety, it chips away at our confidence, and too often it keeps us from doing the very things, taking the very actions, the very risks that we need to take in order to create more meaningful lives, in order to build richer, deeper connections, in order to pursue the goals that really inspire us, or to change the things in our life that don't. I am sure that 20 years from now, you are also going to have something to whisper back into the ear of you right now. The question is, what is it going to be? And is it going to be the same thing that you'd be whispering into the ear of the younger you? So often as we go through life, that little voice of self-doubt continually keeps us from putting ourselves out there, from reaching out, from going after our goals, from really trusting in ourselves more deeply. The philosopher and psychologist William James once said, "Most people are capable of more than they think. We live in a very restricted circle of our own potential as human beings, as human becomings." But when it comes to women, I believe that's even more so. Whether it's our sociological conditioning, the cultural norms that we've grown up in, whether it's the wiring in our own brains that cause us to ruminate more and second guess ourselves more, whether it's the way we were parented, there are so many factors at play. But one thing I know for sure is this, is that women tend to doubt themselves more and back themselves less than men. And so if you are watching this, and if you are a woman, then I can only encourage you, really challenge you, implore you, to get out of your comfort zone, to do the very things that you would do if you felt as strong and as brave and as confident and as resilient and as capable as you would love to feel. All of the attributes that you really want to have describe the woman that you want to be in the world are all inside you. And the only way that you come to know how powerful you are, how capable you are, how courageous you are, is by actually just getting in action and acting in those ways. Not waiting to feel brave, not waiting until you've got it all together, not waiting until you've got a perfect plan. So I hope you will enjoy the article that I've written that really is all about believing that you've got this, you are capable of more than you think, and that when you let the doubt sit in the driver's seat of your life, it keeps you from ever knowing how little reason you ever had to doubt yourself. And from building, from training the courage muscles, from training those muscles by getting out there and doing the things you're afraid of, and really expressing yourself fully in the world. So, to quote your wise self to you, you've got this. You can do more than you think. Believe in yourself. Take the chance. Make the change. Life is short. Your gifts are precious. Don't waste a moment.